Welcome to White Guy Cooks Thai, and today we're going to be making Thailand's national dish, which is som tam, otherwise known as spicy papaya salad. Well, the things you're going to need to make the papaya salad is a knife, a dish to put the stuff in, wooden spoon, mortar pestle, green string beans, what I call Thai tomatoes, big chunk of garlic, some roasted peanuts, dried shrimp, and this is tamarind juice, which is, you can put it in or not, it depends on you. Lime juice, fish sauce, and most importantly, sake. Oh yes, I forgot. Papaya. It helps in a papaya salad. And a couple of cutting tools, which should make life a little bit easier. Now, the whole process of making a spicy papaya salad is not that difficult at all. It just takes a little bit of arm work here and there. But this is the bugger, because you have to peel it first, which is not a problem if you've got one of these little utensils here. But that's not where the problem starts. Once we've peeled it, the tricky part is the way the Thais do it is they get a knife, not a knife like this, but it's the only one I've got. So they get a knife and they go like this. Bum, 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 bum. And it takes a while. And then you cut off just tiny slices like that. Okay? There's a lot of work in doing that, and it's a pain in the bloody arse. So if you use this tool here, you can actually do it without where the bloody you can actually do it by simply going like that, and you can see you've got the shreds. That's what you want, that's what you're looking for. See, much easier. I like it. First time I ever used one of these. Now I'm just making this for 2 people, so I'm not going to need a lot. I think that's probably enough. I'll cut some more off if I need some more. Now here's a little trick you might need to know about. Put some water in the bowl here, and then put your shredded papaya into the bowl. Okay? Now, add ice. Now you might ask why I'm putting ice, but if you, when you're at school in your science projects or whatever, you may have learned that, like a potato or anything like that, you put it in ice water for a little while and it becomes very crisp and crunchy. Now after you've put your shredded papaya in the bowl of iced water, you can leave that until near the end of the preparation and you can get on with other things. So what you're going to need now is a cutting board, mortar and pestle, and sake. Kanpai. Helps get the job done. Right, let's get on with it. First, we take our mortar and pestle, put some roasted peanuts in here. I don't do measurements per se, I just figure out what, but I would say a handful and a half of peanuts, and then we want the garlic. Smash the garlic, and you can chop it a little bit before you put it in the mortar and pestle. It makes things just a tad easier. Right, smack them down, give them a good mushing up if you can. Okay, that should do it. Next up, a magic trick. Boom, palm sugar appears as if from nowhere. I use about half of one of the palm sugar pieces. Stick that in Now, again, we just need to hammer it down until it's a nice mush. Okay, and then I personally would add the tamarind juice now because it makes it juicier. About half a packet of tamarind juice, also lime juice. Now this lime juice is freshly squeezed. Get real lime juice, make sure you get real limes, because often what they say is real lime, if it's in a bottle, it usually isn't real lime. That, I guess, is about the tablespoon. Again, give it a bit of a good hammer. Right, now, string beans. String beans, just wash them, the big uns, in there. That's it. Again, a bit of a hammer. We mustn't forget the dried prawns. That's about enough for me, I would say, maybe a little bit more. Oh, and I also forgot, don't forget fish sauce. Fish sauce, it adds the saltiness to it. You know, I guess you could use salt if you wanted, but this is the proper way to do it. Fish sauce, a tablespoon, I guess. And now we come to the dangerous part. These little buggers are dangerous. Now, the first time I ever had som tam, the staff at my club offered it me because I'd never tried it before. So I said I'd try it. And som tam is famously a hot dish. But I think they must have put some more in there, because when I had it, I drank about the Aswan Dam. And then I went around the club for the rest of the night like a sweating dog, panting. I was like that, I was hard, bloody hot. So that was one of the reasons I learned to make this myself, so I could put as much of this in as possible. And just one of these is bloody hot, if you don't already know. So I'll normally go with one, maybe two. So as you can see, I've got just 2 red chilies. And don't forget the sake. It really helps the flavour. Kanpai. Anyway, let's chop these little buggers. Cut some kind of thin, not too thin, but thin anyway. Alright. Okay. There you go. Now we're almost finished, we've just got to chop the tomatoes. Oh fuck! Ow! Shit! Ow! Fucking hell, motherfucker! Oh God, cut! So all you have to do now, is quarter the tomatoes, put them in the pestle, give them a gentle bang to make them feel welcome, and then get the chilies and put them into the pestle and beat the crap out of them because they're little bastards. And then, of course, secret ingredient, sake, kanpai. Oh, that helps. Just one last step. Get your shredded papaya and drain it. And once it's drained, what you need to do is you need to get some paper tissues and damp it off as much as you can, and it'll be just right. Okay, so I'm damping it off with a paper towel, which damp it off as much as you can anyway. Alright, that'll make it nice and crispy. And all we need to do now is get the mortar and pestle with pretty much everything hammered in there, you know, about the right, and then spoon it into the dish. Okay. Looking good. And then just add your shredded papaya. And gently turn so it all mixes up very nicely. Okay? Turn it around, get all that lemon juice and all those tomatoes and peanuts and string beans and garlic and fish sauce. Mix them all up. Let it soak in. And that's pretty much it, except mustn't forget the sake. Right? It's very important. You need about just over a little half of a shot glass, and then lovely. So that's it from White Guy. So that's it from White Guy. What is it? Oh yeah. So that's it from White Guy Cooks Thai, and I can promise you that my Thai wife and her friends at work are really impressed with my somtam, and you should try it. And if you like it, let me know in the comments below, and enjoy. Health and happiness. Bye. Bye. Shit.